Greetings everyone, today I'm having some free time to continue my random talk about the random stuff. It is because there is no electricity in the center of Ulaanbaatar and it happens often. And before I continue my current talk on honor, I would like to answer to one question. What is the difference between a Turk and a Mongol? Obviously, you must answer to a question: who is a Turk and who is a Mongol? Turk is a commoner and Mongol is going to be a freak or a unique dude. Why? It is because everyone seems to be a Turk or Turkic in the Middle Earth, or this in Central Asia. I mean, Turk can be this this narrow-eyed, wide-faced Siberian to this this big-eyed, big-nosed, this blonde European of this Caucasian-looking Turk of Turkey, something like that. The reason why all these people, like these Kazakhs, Kyrgyz, and these Tatars, etc., all is called as a Turk or Turkic, it is because of their language. Turk is not this cultural this stuff. It's more like a language stuff, and usually Turk can understand what the other Turk is saying, but this a freak Mongolian will not understand what the this other Turks are like talking. It is because Mongolians are different. I mean, it's going to be like pretty much okay that if everyone was a Turk in the Middle Earth, but their dudes are like different. So in history, if there is this like 10 or 20 families are this being a Mongol, in time they will grow and create own nation. So Mongolians are believed to be one of the this tough and same time lucky nomads to survive in this sea of Turks. So this is this difference between a Mongol and a Turk. Turks are being this many, and Mongolians are being this few. I cannot claim that Mongolians have this distinct and unique culture compared to the Turks, because there are some Turks who are still this shamanic, and some these Turks like have a Mongol culture or some nomadic culture. For example, the closest people who are this almost seems to have a Mongol culture and honor Genghis Khan is like Toba people. But if you hear their language, you think that they are like Turk, something like that. Well, yeah. So my current talk is how to be Mongol, or this honor by a Mongol way. I told you that Mongolians seems to this do not care about this honor much, and seems to don't follow some of their this traditional sayings, and this Mongolians can be like this asshole, something like that. Well, this is going to be big this amaltach, according to this Mongolian saying. I mean, amaltach is like losing a mouth. I mean, before this mouth, there is a face, and losing a face is like this person is like involved in a somewhat quarrel, scandal, like these famous people are involved in like drugs, prostitution, or acting weird, like Britney Spears is like shaved all of her hair and acting weird, but now she's still going okay. But if she did lose her mouth, I mean, if she did say, you know, this racist rant or something horrible when she was like acting weird, she might lose a lot of, you know, this honor, and her career would be like devastated, something like that. For example, I cannot remember this famous designer with, you know, this cute mustache and, you know, this makeup, like, you know, this like in movie 300, the Xerxes, no one will stop the march of my fashion, something like that. He did say, you know, something racist. Your kind must be like all must be dead, something like that. He seems to lost, you know, this math, and now he's like suffering. He lost his, you know, this reputation, job, and etc. etc. But I sometimes thought that, you know, this some racist, you know, these dudes, maybe they need some fashionable outfit, and if he, you know, this I mean this he is like away from this main street fashion, he could, you know, this start his own line of, you know, this racist fashion, something like that. That would be, you know, quite interesting. But of course, it's somewhat, you know, this in this current age, it is like wrong to be a racist and wrong to be, you know, this you know, this heavily nationalistic. I mean, the people who think much about the honor sometimes don't, you know, this allow, you know, own children to marry with the, you know, these other ethnic groups, etc., etc. In the case of Mongolians, it's like okay. For example, if my daughter is like, you know, this, I love this Turk, I want to marry him, and like etc., etc. I'm like, you know, this. He's a Turk. He's like okay. If you love him, you can, you know, marry, etc., etc. So this is like a Mongol, you know, this stupid, something like that. I mean, you know, I told you that if you know, someone is wearing our hat, the person must be our person. This is like a malga teul manach, meaning if the person is like wearing our hat, dude must be ours. You know, this our on our side, something like that. I mean, if a dude is wearing the half Mongolian pointed hat, the dude must be our man. This word is like nowadays lost its, you know, this way. Nowadays it is used to say that, you know, not everyone who is wearing our hat is like our, you know, you people are being stupid, and don't think that everyone is like who is wearing our hat is our something like that. So yeah, where I was, yeah, math. So it seems humanity, or, you know, human beings are, you know, this focus on what the person is like saying, and focus on the person's, you know, this words very much, and luckily after like 600 videos, I think I haven't made you know, much of a big mistake, or, you know, this lose a big math. And according to you know, this old Mongolian saying, there is a saying, "Акт алдвал барьж болохгүй, ам алдвал барьж болно." No. Акт алдвал барьж болдог, ам алдвал барьж болдгүй. Meaning, if you lose a horse, obviously you can catch it back. Now, if you lose a mouth, you will never catch it back. So you need to be careful what you are saying. And here in Mongolian, sometimes, you know, this losing a mouth, amaldach is believed is, you know, mainly have a you know, this meaning to give a promise. So you need to be careful on a promise, and the honorable person is the person who never I guess gives promises. I mean, this vote for me and I make your life better. It's not a way of a honorable person. Something like that. What else? Yeah, I guess I'm like lying a lot of times that I will stop making videos and this like this. I'm sick and tired of this what I do, something like that, something like that. But still, I cannot like stop. But this time I must stop for like maybe a month, maybe more time, because the year of study is like approaching. After 2 weeks, the school year is beginning, and I'm like in a great, this depression or fear that that I will not finish my diploma in time. So I must focus on this my diploma. And of course someone told me that there's something this you haven't spent much of time an item, the time will not respect it. This time does not respect the thing that wasn't done using time, something like that. I guess he was right. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.